What was something spine-chilling that a parent said to you? I've been putting sleeping pills in your food for 3 years. My dad said this while I was packing for college. I was folding my favorite hoodie when he just blurted it out from my doorway. I thought he was joking. Dad always had this weird sense of humor, but his face was completely serious. He walked over and sat on my bed, making the springs creak. Remember when you started having those dizzy spells sophomore year, when you'd fall asleep in class? I nodded. The school nurse thought I had anemia. We ran all these tests. That was me, he continued. I'd crush up half a pill and mix it into your cereal milk every morning. My stomach dropped. I sat down hard on my desk chair. Why would you do that? He rubbed his face with both hands. Your mom left because of your nightmares. You don't remember, but you used to scream every single night, for hours. I did remember bits and pieces. Waking up confused. Mom's frustrated sighs through the walls. The way she'd avoid looking at me during breakfast. The doctor said you had night terrors. Some kids grow out of them. You didn't. Dad's voice got quieter. I tried everything. White noise machines, therapy, different bedtimes. Nothing worked. So you drugged me? My voice cracked. Just enough to make you sleep deeper. So you wouldn't wake up screaming. So maybe your mom would come back. He laughed, but it sounded broken. She never did. I started connecting dots that made me sick. The mornings I couldn't remember getting ready. How I'd find my homework done in handwriting that looked like mine, but felt wrong. The time I woke up in different pajamas. What else did you do while I was unconscious? Dad's eyes went wide. Nothing like that. Jesus. I'd just get you dressed for school if you wet the bed, or move you to the couch if you fell asleep at dinner. Normal parent stuff. But nothing about this was normal. I stood up, legs shaky. I'm leaving tonight. Wait. He grabbed my arm gently. There's something else. The nightmares. They weren't random. You were remembering something real. My blood went cold. What? Your uncle. Mom's brother. He used to babysit you when you were 4. Dad's hands were trembling now. You started the screaming right after those weekends at his house. The room spun. My uncle with his too long hugs and his games that made me uncomfortable. The way Mom would get weird and quiet after his visits. Mom knew, I whispered. Dad nodded. She confronted him. He denied everything. She believed him over you. Said kids make things up. His voice got bitter. That's really why she left. Not because of the screaming, because she couldn't handle that she'd let it happen. I felt like I was going to throw up. You drugged me instead of getting me real help. I was scared that if we went to therapy, if we dug deeper, it would destroy you completely. I thought if I could just make the nightmares stop. He trailed off. Where are the pills now? He walked to his dresser and pulled out a prescription bottle, nearly empty. I stopped 3 months ago. You haven't had a nightmare since. I stared at him because I'm finally old enough that the memories don't scare me anymore, because I can handle the truth now. Dad started crying. Actually crying. I ruined everything, didn't I? I took the pill bottle from his hands and flushed the remaining pills down my bathroom sink. When I came back, he was still sitting on, looking smaller than I'd ever seen. I'm still leaving tonight, I said, but I want Uncle's address. Dad looked up sharply. What are you going to do? I zipped up my suitcase. Something you should have done 15 years ago. I never told anyone what happened when I showed up at Uncle's house that night, but he moved across the country 2 weeks later, and I sleep just fine now.